What's up, YouTube? It's Pastor Bob. Yeah, I know. I've had a few people call and people texting, what's going on with Pastor Bob? Well, I was down for a few days. Wasn't feeling up to talking to anybody. Kind of a personal matter, right? So, when people make me promises, I don't like it when they don't keep them, right? So, I just wasn't up to myself, and I had to be cutting and splitting wood, and my body just doesn't like it. So I paid the price. And then on top of that, as you can see in front of you, I got a piece of plywood. Why? Well, 3/4 inch plywood ain't cheap, first off. So if I'm going to buy a piece of 3/4 inch plywood, I got to do a little thinking. Well, here's the deal. Mary's been sick. She hasn't been feeling well. And she does a pretty good job of trying to mask her pain, but I know her long enough to know. And she said, I said, is there anything that you'd like me to do or anything that you'd like? And God, I should have kept my mouth shut. So, as you can see in front of you, here's the new king bed. We go from a queen to a king bed, right? Yeah, do the math. King bed, go in debt, right? Headboard. Well, out of the same sheet, I took the pieces that I cut off from the sides, and I'm making a corner shelf out of it. And then I'm making a set of audiophile speakers. I always wanted to do it. I never did it. Pretty much just to prove a point that you don't need to spend a whole lot of money to make audiophile speakers. It just takes the right design, right? So that's coming up too. And then I still got a piece left over for the tops and bottoms of the speakers. And I'll still have some pieces left over. So I'll definitely get my money's worth out of that $50 sheet of plywood. Well, it's sanded plywood. It's really nice. I like it. So what we're going to do with it is, as we speak, I guess I must have got Mary motivated because she went to Walmart and she's going to get some fabric. And what we're going to do is like you see on couches. We're going to put buttons in it. So we're going to pad it. We're going to cover it. We're going to put buttons in it. And then along the outside, I seen these extra long tacks. And they got crystals on them. They got them on Amazon. So I figured I'm going to need about 120 crystals to go around the outside, up along the border. So we're going to do it all ourselves. We're going to pad it and do it all. Something that we're just doing together. And it makes her happy and it makes her feel good. And then we got a new bed frame and a new 10-inch memory foam that she wanted. So, look, you only live once. You're going to go in debt, be comfortable doing it. That's what I say, right? So, that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. Trying to make the most out of what I got. So, if you're wondering why I haven't been on and what's been up with me, that's what's been up with me. You know, there's a lot of little things, you know. And when I'm working, I tend to not get as pissed off as when I'm not working. Because then I dwell on it and then I get mad. And then I got to go, you know, get in the person's face. And sometimes that's not right as a pastor. Although I do it. You know, I'm a man. I'm a human, right? And when you do me wrong, or you don't keep your end of the bargain, or you don't pay up when you're supposed to, look, you know, I'm just like everybody else, you know. And this has been going on for about 4 months now, 5 months now, and I'm just had enough. And I told the person, I said, look, I ain't playing no games, man, you know. I understand. You know, there's one thing when things are a gift. There's another thing when you want to borrow some money. And you told me that you'd have it, you know, 2.5 months ago. And it's not here. And I know that you've had money, so, you know, it's time. And I don't deal with excuses very well, especially when they're bad ones, right? Now, if the person would have came up to me and gave me, you know, a legitimate excuse and would have told me ahead of time, not had to have me go track them down, that would have been different, right? So always remember, if you make a commitment with someone, keep your commitment. If not, before the commitment date's up, say, look, I know that I made a commitment either to stop by or to make something or to build something or to fix something or even to pay somebody some money. Make sure that you communicate. You know, a lot of relationships and friendships have been, put to an end because of it. So, take the time. That's all it takes. It's taking a little time. Anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe. Pastor Bob's out of here. We'll see you.